Love and abundance, brother. Thank you. Yeah.
For you.
Yeah. How are you?
Good. My friends refer to me as Bird. Hope you're having a great day.
It's okay. What's up? Well, you know, I was thinking about that offer you had stated, and I just am unable to accept that as, as far as legality. You must have all parties agreeing and being a legal name, and I can't do that. So it's really just a righting of a wrong, as you were told to take something. And granted, that's your thing. Hang on a second. Hello. Yeah. Anyway, so this is all peaceable love, you know. And so, you know, without being a legal name, which I can't be, because that's fraud.
Get to the point that we need to discuss.
And that's in the legal.
I'm listening to what you're saying.
No, yeah, I.
Can we take the truck with us today?
No, you may not.
There you go.
The reason you may not is because in my moral obligation, I must produce, you must produce something that shows me who he is and that he has an authorization to pick up that item. That's in my moral obligation. You understand that? It has nothing to do with legals or anything like that.
Who gets the authorization?
Pardon me?
Who gets the authorization?
I've got to have something that shows me who he is. I've been defrauded before. I've been lied to too many times in this business.
Mm-hmm. It's
nothing to do with legals. Legals is part of it on one hand, but the other part is I got a moral obligation to protect whoever is the authorized person to possess that item. That's
right here.
But I have nothing to
I
show.
know.
You understand what I'm saying?
People don't trust
you
their
guys
eyes,
keep telling me this, you know, I'm who I say I am too. Have I got any way to prove that? Do you know who I am?
I don't need it.
But do you know who I am?
I have a pretty good idea.
Do you know who I am?
I have a pretty good idea who you are. Yeah.
But I'm asking for something that gives me something in writing that says something that I need to.
I've seen you at the shop and I've helped you there.
I understand that.
I have a pretty good idea.
We have a good reputation. We take care of people. We don't try to screw with people. That's why I tried to give you an out that lets me have something.
Yeah, and yet there is that other moral thing. We as people, as the people, need to stand together against these guys and say, look, you can't just go around stealing things, you know, because there's no charges. I was released, yet the truck is still.
I didn't steal your truck.
I know.
I was given possession of the truck.
You were told to take it. Yeah, you were told.
Okay, that's all I'm doing is keep safekeeping of this item, this truck, for the person who has authority to pick it up. Okay. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to fight with you guys. I don't want to get in.
This is very peaceful. I appreciate your.
No, I get that.
But you guys have to understand. You have the freedom to believe and do what you want to do, and I respect that. I have the freedom to do what I need to do in my moral conscience to make sure that I'm giving that possession back to the rightful person, the authorized person to pick it up. That's my whole beef. Okay.
Yeah, and that's and that's another thing in the legal books. Personally described as okay. So, and that's legality.
But so we're basically at an impasse. That's why what I was offering you was a way that you could get this possession back that satisfies what I feel I need to do as my moral obligation. Did you understand what I said?
I comprehend what you're saying.
Okay.
If I have an ID that's suitable to use in court, would that suffice for an ID for it?
But that's not the paperwork on the truck. I need a document reference that says that truck, because I've been notified that item, that truck, belongs to a gentleman in Georgia. I'm morally obligated to that person who I've been told is the owner of that truck to notify him, let him tell me, and that's what I told you. If you could get in touch with that person, have them send me a document that says they're the owner of that truck, and then send me a notarized document that says they give you permission to pick it up, and then I need an ID to show that you're who that person that he says is, you can pick it up. That's the simpleness of it. It's not trying to dog you, but that's how my life and my choice works. Okay? You're choosing to work outside of that. Am I correct?
Well, and see, even in the law books, it states that the dead cannot contract with the living, and being the living...
Was that gentleman dead?
The dead is considered legal.
Is that gentleman dead?
the debt is considered legal fiction. So anything on paper is dead. Because you're smart enough to know paper doesn't breathe, walk, or talk.
Hello. Yeah. No. No. Okay. 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 All right, man. Anyway,
you need to get going. I don't want to keep you from anything.
Hey, well, thank you so much for your time.
Stay busy, okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Real.
I don't want any issues from you. You've called and cussed my wife, and I am not happy about
I've never cursed once.
You have raised your voice, and you have threatened my wife, and that does upset me.
What we're going to do is we're going to look at the paperwork. With the property list, there has to be something that you have. And on that property list, it must be the truck listed. Must be.
Most likely.
We'll check that out.
On the property list from
when he was detained. They sure should have given him a document that said that's what was removed.
That's not the document that's recognized as an ownership document in the state of Arizona. That's what I'm coming to. I got to have an ownership document that shows he is the one rightfully to possess this item. Okay? The only other way that I can give it back is I'm under direct orders from law enforcement. The only way I can give it back is if that officer who put it in here tells me to let you have it back. Other than that, I need ownership documents to show you who you say you are.
The officer or his above.
So that would be Trooper McBride or someone.
If they tell me to let you have it back, I can do that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I need something to show me who you are. That's the legal end of it, is one part of it. If you could show me documents other than the legal end of them telling me to give it back to you, if you could show me that you're the person authorized to possess it, and show me a document who you are, then I can release it. That's my moral compass.
Or McBride or someone higher up
has to tell me.
PJ, someone, yeah.
No, PJ's not in on this one. PJ and DPS are two totally different entities.
We were told PJ already oversees, the Sheriff's Department oversees DPS.
And Safford PD.
Anyway, whatever.
It's no big deal. All right.
No, that's
all right.
You're getting at it. I understand where you're coming from.
No. That's what we were told. So, by whom not being there, by the Sheriff's Department,
Mayhew. Yeah.
Or Mayhew.
Yeah.
But
he said he was the highest law of the land in the county.
I'm not going to get into that
Okay.
either. I'm under orders from because if I disobey a DPS officer, I have problems with to deal with legally.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. I have certain restrictions on what I can do. But they did authorize that if you can produce paperwork that shows you are the rightful possessor of that item and authorized to pick it up and show me a picture
ID
they
stole that thing.
I did.
No, I get that. No. That's why I said they. That's why I said they. I didn't say you.
I was given possession of it for safekeeping. There is a difference.
We're good.
No, I didn't say you. I'm not going to say you because I know that they told you, boom. But they stole it, so here we are, and here I am. Right?
Anyway, I gave you
with me. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we'll look at that.
Do you understand that out, Bert? Do you understand the out?
I hear what you're saying.
I comprehend
That if I process it, because I'm required to process
it
it as an abandoned vehicle once it sits past a period of time. Even though you'll claim it's not abandoned, I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But by law, by the state laws that I have to work with under the towing, I am required to process it as an abandoned vehicle. At a point in the future, I would get authorization to receive ownership. At that point, I was willing to let Adrian come down and get it, and then he can give it back to you on your side, however you guys want to do that. Because that gives me an opportunity to have the paperwork that I'm desiring.
The DPS doesn't come down your back and blah, blah, all that.
Yeah, I'm simply a man trying to make a living and feed my family.
And
you guys should understand that.
Mirror.
Okay?
You know?
And as far as your items in that, I have that. If you can produce a paper ID, I can let you have all the loose items in the truck. I just can't release the truck.
A paper ID.
I can get you one. I've already found one online.
Found one of who?
Your previous name.
Oh, the legal name. Yeah.
If you want to accept that and sign that, that's who you are, I can let you have your items out of it. I understand you're battling your guys' beliefs. I understand that, and I respect that. But I'm simply saying, just doing a little research on my own, I found a picture ID who says who you are online. And I don't mean to offend you by doing that.
Oh, you're not.
I mean, that's freeway, airwave stuff, and that's why I didn't bring it up the other day. I did find that. If you want to accept that that's who you are, I'll let you have the personal items out of the inside of it.
Yeah.
Because I was authorized to do that. But I have to have a picture ID, verify to put down who took the stuff, because I'm obligated to the previous owner, who I've been notified as the previous owner. I'm morally obligated to him to protect anything that's in there,
Right.
unless I have something else showing me someone else took it.
The previous registrant, right, not the current registrant.
Are you registered?
The current registrant
Is whom?
has a legal name.
And who is that?
I do not.
Okay, who is the current registrant?
Well, that current registrant, for me to say that, would be
Then write it down.
going against the Ten Commandments, even by writing it.
Okay. Ideology that I'm not going to get into.
No,
I don't have
it's not
time,
ideology. It's not ideology. Legality, you know, it's like I was
How is
saying
it
the
against the
other day.
commandments to say someone's name?
Well, for
But
one,
yet you introduce yourself as Eagle.
that's me saying of me.
Okay.
Me saying of another who is not present. You know which commandment that is, right? I mean,
Is there any false witness or
there
what?
you go.
Oh, geez.
There you
Okay.
Have a great day.
Anyway, that's ideology. I'm not going to debate right now. Anyway, no beef with you guys. I don't
Absolutely
want
not. Love you.
Okay.
Health, happiness, abundance to you and
I'm
yours.
simply trying to protect what I morally believe is my responsibility as to who I believe is the previous owner of the truck. I've given you guys the opportunities and the outs that I can produce, that I can give you a way to get it back, if you will do that. But evidently you're not wanting not to do that. The other option is to have Officer McBride tell me in person that to let you have that truck back.
There we go. That's the avenue, I think. Sounds good. Thanks.
Okay.
Great day, guys.
All right, man.
Have a great one.
You will.